Welcome to Down to Herf, the podcast for cigar smokers, whiskey drinkers, and for the people just looking to kick back, light up, and have a good time. I'm your host, Jerry, and I'm joined by, as always, my co-host, Gio and Caleb. Fellas, we are fucking banned again on YouTube. It is not good. This is probably going to be on Rumble, so you'll be able to check it out there if you want to watch it, but it is not good. Caleb?
And if you're joining us on Rumble, hello. Give the Rumble channel a follow and tell everyone you know about our Rumble channel. But I'm good. Just it's snowing here in Buffalo, and I hate it.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, fuck the snow. I want to keep talking about how we're fucking banned again.
We'll get to that.
Circumvention policy violation, which is crazy because they use an automated system to handle that. And of course, it only takes 2 business days, and they ban us on a weekend.
So it doesn't count as a business day.
Right.
Yeah, that's shitty.
I don't think today did either because it's Veterans
That's
Day.
a holiday, yeah. So we have to wait till Wednesday, possibly Thursday to get this figured out.
So they did say...
YouTube doesn't care about the fucking veterans.
Nah, they don't care about small little podcasts either.
Yeah. So when we got our email yesterday, so I'm counting that as day 1 when we got the email when they said they got our request.
Yeah.
But they did add the caveat, sometimes it can be longer. But before we get further down this annoying banned again part 2, guys, as always, our podcast is brought to you by Crown Head Cigars. John, we appreciate you because without you, this banning might be much more difficult to handle. Nah, we love you, brother. Guys, make sure you're smoking Crown Heads. They have a cigar in their portfolio for your taste and everyone of your friends that smoke. They got Mil Diaz, La Imperiosa, Jericho Hill, and then the new Belgian Blues coming out. Don't forget about the Broadway either.
And yeah, I just saw the packaging for the Belgian Blue. They just, he just teased it today. It was all at the warehouse in Nashville. Dude, I cannot wait for that cigar. Sometimes I just need a good fucking punch in the mouth.
Yeah, well, I mean, YouTube punched us in the mouth. It wasn't too good.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, what the fuck just happened? Technical difficulties.
No, there's no technical. Caleb just tripped over my lighting. It's not a big deal.
Not only are we banned,
the lighting's
the
not
lighting's
working.
banned.
Hey, on good news, I got my brace off today officially.
Hey.
I got my little arm.
Yeah.
And I have my big arm.
Take my strong hand. Chad.
Take my strong hand. It's not good, man.
Yeah.
But there's just nothing but problems.
Yeah. I mean, this is all because of the air traffic controllers. They ruined it for the Bills.
They ruined it for you getting home.
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about here. Obviously, we have a great cigar that we need to get into, and then we can get into all the things we plan on talking about today. And that means it's time for our cigar introduction. As always, is brought to you by smallbatchcigars.com, the official online retailer of the Down to Herf podcast. Make sure you're using code HERF, H-E-R-F. Save 10% on your order. Some exclusions do apply. Tonight we are smoking the Roma Craft Maquette Steel Porcupine. This bad boy is 4.5 by 56. It's a Parejo, Ecuadorian Connecticut seed wrapper over a Cameroon binder and fillers from the Dominican and Honduras. Also, I definitely sound like I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, you don't sound good. I'm sick. Gio is. It sounds like you might be starting potentially.
No, you know this happened when I woke up yesterday after the game. I just what I think was the whole weekend of doing a lot of alcohol.
How'd you lose your voice at a game there really wasn't much to cheer at?
Because it was a lot of, are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because that's how I felt too.
The parlays were not hitting on the Bills game.
Listen, nothing hit on the Bills game except fucking the under. But, so this cigar, the retail of this was $12. There were 796 bundles of 10. Unfortunately, these are likely gone by now. I mean, if you guys get your hands on them, you're probably looking at one of the secondary groups. But obviously Roma's been doing these like micro releases in the Maquette series that, I mean, they have been really fucking good. Last year, obviously, La Mastranza won Cigar of the Year from Half Wheel. Skip, love or hate the guy can make great cigars.
Yeah, I guess we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does.
And the Maquette series is just like Those are bangers.
Before we started recording, I said that Roma Craft is almost taking like a Viaje route lately. I don't know. Do you feel that way? Like a lot of experimental stuff through the Maquette series. Like you see that, Viaje does a lot of that stuff. Dr. Farkas, he does what he has to do. He puts out super mini batch series stuff.
It's very limited, very sought after. People they buy them up fast and quick. Yeah, I can see that. Especially with Roma Craft and the following that they have. Like, they put out a Maquette series. Those generally probably sell out all the time, I'm going to guess.
Yeah. Dude, we're fucking banned on YouTube again. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of the censorship. I'm sick of being told what we can do and what we can't. And I'm sick and tired of these fucking clankers stealing our jobs.
Stealing our podcast.
Yeah, dude.
You would think, okay, circumvention policy, assuming,
So you did what I did, obviously.
Right.
You dug into it and what it actually means.
yeah, we we got banned. We didn't platform anyone that got banned. It ain't like we had Alex Jones on.
I think he's back on, too, by the way. Well, I think they let him back on for a day, and then they took it off.
Yeah, we can't handle it. He's talking about the frogs again, dude. The guy's talking about the frogs.
Frogs, conspiracies, all sorts of stuff. Just can't air it out with too big of a platform.
Yeah. But, oh my God, so frustrating. And then they don't do it at a normal hour. It's 1 a.m. And then I have to put in our
You were on it quick.
Yeah, I got the text at 2:45 a.m. and I was like, what is
You
going
were on that quick. What's crazy is I was awake.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it.
Well, I saw it and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like,
not again.
I was like, God damn it.
I hate when they take you off YouTube. Our page is just gone. You can't search it, can't find it. It's not in your favorites bar if you are subscribed, as you should be, and you do get the notifications. It's not up in the tab at your YouTube section. It sucks.
They're coming for the cigar guys next. When you search us, that's the first thing that comes in. Hopefully you guys don't get hit with the circumvention for having us on your podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we had anyone on that was ever banned too either.
That's the first thing I did.
Check to see if
I started searching guests and who have we had on maybe that was banned or something like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I should be able to talk to and have on whoever the fuck I want. Exactly.
Even if they were banned before, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, fuck that. I should be able to do whatever I want. I hate to say it, man. Controversy sells.
Dude, it was even then, there are so many podcasts on YouTube that say worse things than we do. And we say some fucked up shit.
I was talking to my dad about this last night, and this is how I know it's bad. My dad was like, are you fucking serious? He was really on my side. I was like, I expected him to give the dad answer. Oh, man, that's crazy. No, he was like, that's insane. He said, yeah, but if you want, you can go to the most disgusting smut pornography sites you want to, and that's completely fine. He's like, it's insane that the internet can ban people from things.
Or just look at all the smut that's in your Instagram reels. The stuff I find for the after show.
Yeah, that's okay. Or how about every fucking page selling out so they can, sell some girls' OnlyFans for them?
Oh, yeah, the sponsored ones with the ad. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Huge pages. They're like, oh, here's their at, and it's in the bio. It's like, dude, no one fucking cares.
That's wild.
Oh, yeah, that was the worst. So I used to love following, so Banger Buddy was a great meme page. Now that's all it is.
Banger Buddy, huh?
No, that's, you know what, the fucking static's banging my ear hole right now.
Yeah.
But, so, Banger Buddy, they just did, college memes, and I followed that page probably for,
we'll fix it. Caleb's
several years.
On it.
And now that's all it is. It's fake viral videos.
Good. Yeah. It's just, that's completely okay, but if you want to just have a platform where you talk about cigars, life, and whiskey, you get banned for... The last one was anti-Semitism, right?
No, it said extreme.
Yes, and then it had in parentheses anti-Semitism, and then we had to appeal, and we were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then they were like, "Oh, we apologize, it was a mistake." But how do you think we felt getting that email? We're like, "What the fuck happened? Did somebody say something insane?"
And everything is checked over, gone over, reviewed during the editing process. So it's how is that even possible? There's a lot of wires here.
Yeah, I know. You got to fix that, dude. This is This is crazy. But yeah, it's like we keep getting told that we are doing stupid shit.
Which we do stupid shit, but not,
we do,
not
but
violations.
Yeah,
stupid
not
shit.
violations.
Caleb fucking destroying his insides with a chip that kills people is okay to be, but that's... Oh, man.
Rant on, my friend. Rant on.
It just... Again, and then, like, if we were promoting fucking Zoran Memdani, we'd be fucking fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about. That's insane. That's insane that he won that election.
Oh, bro.
He won the election.
You had no one good running. You had like a former mayor or a former governor who killed thousands of COVID patients by sending them to elderly homes. So you had one no good candidate who half the city already hated. And then you had, what's his name? The guy with the beret, Curtis
Well, that guy
Sewa.
ruined it. All the votes that was the difference.
But, I mean, he was the only one running on the Republican ticket, and, like...
That dude had no shot.
Yeah, I mean, he had no shot. Mondami made a name for himself. I mean, people knew of Siwa or whatever for a while, because he's been a figure on the subways in New York City since, like, the 80s. He had beef with the Gotti family, all sorts of stuff, and... So he's known, but, like, not as big. He didn't blow up his social media and stuff.
Well, no, did you know that he was the Republican candidate for the last mayoral election?
Yeah, I think he runs every year.
Oh, against Eric Adams?
Yeah. Like, you got to come up with somebody different. Like, this is why the Republican Party in New York City is very, very poorly run, because they're running the guy who's lost 3 fucking elections in a row.
Well, even in Buffalo, we had a Republican finally.
Yeah.
I feel like it's rare that a Republican runs.
Well, you got to try.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely can't just let it be easy. Because all it takes is, dude, our mayoral election is so embarrassing. 40,000 votes in a city of 250,000 people.
Yeah, that's bad.
Determines it.
That's bad.
That's why, like, the Republican Party here should always be running, because if you have a low turnout year, it does not matter.
Well, and you could just get a couple people to change their vote, if they agree with you on what you're running on. It doesn't, you could break parties for a big vote like that. You just got to have a good backing and good principles. Yeah.
So I forget who it was, but he was on one of the political commentary shows, and they were talking about Memdani and how he's the future of the Democratic Party. And they were like, that's absolutely insane. And he's like a very big conservative. He goes, Memdani isn't the most popular guy in his own party in New York State. He's like, he did not beat Cuomo by a large margin, and Cuomo had all the baggage possible, and that was against another Democrat.
Yeah.
So he made the point that, like, people should be more worried about the girl that won governor of, like, Virginia, because she beat her candidate by, like, 14 points in a purple state.
Yeah.
She's like, that's the future of their party if, like, they really want to invest it. But the loudest voice usually wins.
Yeah. Her shit was crazy, man. I watched, there was like a clip going around of like her and her advisor or something like that. And they were just talking about like, they just want to kill, they just don't want you to be able to take control of your own body. And me and you have had this conversation. That's how all the Democratic, that's all it is. That's all they run on. They just run on abortion rights.
Oh my goodness.
That's literally all they do.
If I will tell you this right now, and I firmly believe this, if the Republican Party just said, all right, this is what we're going to come to the table with, and it's like a very, like, even somewhat leaning left, and make it so it's no longer a political issue, it would be like the shutdown. They would never agree to it.
They're never. I mean, the shutdown's crazy.
Well, it's done now.
Well, I'm saying it's crazy. Would it go 40 days?
Done?
It's the Senate voted, the House has to vote, but the House votes a formality.
So yeah, they got to agree to take it to a vote. Yeah.
So I am very interested because the Democratic Party is very fractured right now. You've got 8 senators breaking away from ranks, which never happens, to get a supermajority. But they made a point, and ironically, Fetterman, the guy who I thought was crazy, came out of a stroke, is the most level-headed human I have ever heard speak politically. And who knows, maybe like the guy just came out normal or had a like he broke up with his wife and he was like normal.
Oh, they broke up because
Some shit
that's
like that.
crazy. All right, well, here's a conspiracy theory.
If that's not look at it, man, if that doesn't speak large volumes, I don't know what does, man.
So
For all you ladies out there, maybe
you're the problem.
maybe hey, you said it. Maybe you're the problem.
But listen to this.
There's got to be a song about
Guy was
that.
stroking out and then fucking he's just completely fine after the
He
divorce.
came too. He's just
So
a normal
here's
guy.
what he said, and they're like, well, isn't it your problem? I can't believe you'd break rinks, and it's that the chick from The View interviewing. He's like, no, he's like, the reason I'm voting for it, he's like, but it is because people don't need to realize here is like these people that aren't voting are in deep blue states. They are guaranteed to have their vote supported by their constituents. I have to look for both constituents. Pennsylvania is almost just as much Republican as it is Democrat. Just because they're Republicans doesn't mean I have to not look out for them.
It's true.
And so he has a very moderate take, so I was impressed with that. Like, I really, really like his demeanor as far as that goes in terms of saying, look, I don't agree with you, but like, I still got to give a shit about you.
Well, I think that's where politics get lost a little
Yeah.
bit, right? You run as a Democrat, you win, and then just remember, 50% of your state, for the most part, maybe it's a little less than 50. They're still Republican. You still have to make policies, and you need to serve them as well. And I think that gets lost sometimes. It's like, yeah, we don't really care about the people that voted red. Fuck those guys. Like that's not how it is.
Well, here's my thing about him. I always thought he was a little bit of a crazy kook guy because, like, he didn't wear suits on the floor. He was wearing shorts and hoodies.
A man was in a Carhartt hoodie doing an interview.
Exactly. Shorts.
You're talking about the big fat guy, right?
Yeah, Fetterman.
Yeah.
Big, bald.
Yeah.
So, like, there was a lot of criticism of him there, and then
He's Pennsylvania, right? Yeah.
so there's a lot of criticism there, and then like I feel like he's the only one talking sense. But that would be my conspiracy theory that the Republicans switched out his body. They switched out his body when he was stroking out, and they got some common sense into him, and maybe body double, and there you go.
They found another big dumb oaf to take his place.
Well, at least he's
I don't
sounding
know,
smart.
man.
Yeah.
It was just wild to me. Like, that was the big thing. He had that stroke, and then suddenly he's like, yeah, nah, that doesn't really make sense. That's kind of bullshit. But like
He had an enlightenment.
yeah. But like, here's the thing, like,
Death will scare you.
any
sometimes.
single person that says their side is right 100% of the time is wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like watching Gio play Jeopardy. He gives 40 wrong answers, and then he gets the right answer and thinks he's not negative 17,000.
listen, I got that one though.
You just gotta hit the buzzer first, man.
Anybody can get it if you get fucking 17 guesses.
Yeah, multiple choice.
And then he
question.
doesn't even use it as a phrase.
Yeah, you gotta say it as a question.
So he didn't
yeah.
even get it right. Just yells out an answer.
What is these nuts?
Yeah. What are these nuts on your chin? That is absolutely right, Gio. But yeah, man. Obviously we're talking some politics and government shutdown.
Speaking of which, anyone who is like me and did any sort of flying during this FAA slowdown, thank the FAA because they probably got the government open single-handedly.
It was either that or this whole snap thing. People going a little crazy about that.
I'm gonna be honest. Here's the reality of it. As much as like we want to make the snap a big deal, rich people don't give a fuck about poor people.
No arguments there.
Like, and that includes all the politicians. You know how I know that? Because when they put that shit up to a vote that said, we'll take our salaries that we've been getting and put them towards the snap to fund it, they all voted no.
No.
So fuck you. You don't really care that much.
You guys all pretend to care, but we know deep down you don't give two shits. We know.
The best is like anytime you hear that Senator Kennedy talk, the dude from Louisiana, and he's like what he was the one who went on that like crackhead rant.
Yeah. Next time you're in trouble,
Call a
crackhead. That's a great ad.
This guy's got my vote. But he has had some great rants. But
How was your flying experience over the weekend? So, I mean, you brought it up, but
dude.
we know it was pretty bad, but care to...
so
I mean, 15 hours is pretty rough.
now the flight from Fort Lauderdale to Buffalo
2.5 hours.
3 if it's a rough.
3 for a rough flight.
Yeah.
That's like maybe like between 2.5 and 3 hours.
Like you got stuck on the runway.
And them pilots up there, for some reason, they make up the time.
Yeah.
Some guys, you don't think the plane can go faster. It can go faster.
Well, my initial flight out was supposed to be very, very early. Like I shouldn't say very early. Like late morning, early afternoon was when I was there. It was like almost 12 when I was supposed to depart. I didn't get out of Lauderdale until almost like 6 o'clock.
So what did you do for 8 hours?
Well, so thankfully Lauderdale is a pretty big airport, so you can wander around a ton, and then there's like actual decent places to eat and sit.
That's the racket.
Yeah.
You know how expensive airports are?
Well, so what's nice though is obviously like we need to keep these in handy anytime we're in JFK or in Lauderdale. So if you have the Capital One Venture card, they have the Capital One Venture Lounge.
Was Samuel L. Jackson there?
No, I wish. It's good motherfucking beer. But so I hung out in the Capital One Lounge for most of it.
Your flight's motherfucking delayed.
Yeah. But I had not realized that was there until about like midway through. So I'm like trying to get comfortable sitting on a shitty airport like bench. Then like I just saw something about like or overheard. I was like, Capital One Venture Lounge. I was like, wait a second, where?
I have ventured.
Yeah.
I'm a venture guy.
Which, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I have that card too. Yeah. Do you have a Capital One? Can you bring a friend if you have one?
$45.
$45.
You know me.
Just apply for the fucking card.
You know me. I'm too cheap. I'm not paying the $45 to sit with you.
Trust me. I know.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But
you didn't have to tell me, Caleb.
But see,
I already know.
But here's what they
There'd
don't
be
tell
a
you.
window, and then Caleb would just be on the other side of it,
Exactly.
just sitting there, and he would pretend like he was.
Here's
in the
how I know
lounge.
Caleb might pay it though. So it includes food and drinks.
Oh yeah, you might catch me with the drinks.
So it actually, in a weird way, is cheaper.
Yes.
When you're in the lounge, the drinks are free.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No way.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's free.
That and the Delta Sky Mile one, which is through Amex.
And then fucking my wife has that one.
Yeah.
And she has the gold one.
They have the Sky Mile Lounge one is crazy because they have like they make these like elaborate meals, like they're like meant to be like they had good like Hispanic food and all that because it was in Lauderdale, and so like that's how they do that. That made it considered, and they're like couches.
Yeah.
So like the last portion of it, I was like, all right, this is okay. Now, if you don't have either of those cards or you guys have shitty credit, you can't buy entry into the Delta Sky Lounge, but you can pay $90 to go into the Venture Lounge. Might be worth it because airport, you're going to spend that in an airport on like anything.
Yeah,
Ooh.
hamburger and fries and a Coke.
Yeah.
$90, please.
That alone is like 40 though.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
Like-
that. $90, please. And then
if you have
an
an
airport beer,
Yeah.
$17. My dad, no,
Dude, I was at a concert.
my wife's father
Yeah.
told me because he came here a couple weeks ago just to visit, and he came here and he said he couldn't believe what first of all, hear me out. How much do you think a vodka cran with Grey Goose costs at an airport?
25 plus.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He said it was, I think, $17. That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Not at Buffalo, at like somewhere down
Charlotte.
South. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
about
gonna say like a bigger airport like New York City, Chicago. I could see it costing a little more.
Charlotte Airport's fucking crazy, dude.
I mean, hell,
they made us fucking take
4
apart.
Coronas at the wharf was $25.
They made us take apart the fucking. They made us take apart like the baby fucking stroller and everything. Like they're crazy. They're literally the episode from South Park. Like, let me just check inside your asshole. Like that's how they are there.
Yeah.
Charlotte Airport's insane.
I'll be honest. So this is the smartest I've ever packed for a trip, right? My previous duffel bag from PCA broke the strap. I don't know if you remembered it when we were getting in
Yeah, I
line
remember
there.
that.
The
So-
leather bag. Yeah. I saw
No, it wasn't leather. It was
The leather strap.
yeah, it was like
it.
gray.
Yeah,
It was-
yeah. I remember it.
So I was like, all right, let me get like a duffel bag. I went into Dick's and bought like a $50 like Under Armour one, and then used the police discount because they match it.
Mhm.
If you ever need it in person, Dick's will match the app.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
So it ended up being like $32.
Continue your story.
So I obviously I've been doing like a little bit of like organizing and like just clothes and getting shit ready for winter. So I had all these like vacuum seal bags that
Yeah.
I went that route.
Oh.
2 little bags in there, toiletries, Bro, good to go.
Dude wipes.
Mm-hmm.
They won't sponsor us.
No. Well, I can't. Well, I know why. We got banned on YouTube.
I know, but hey, listen. Let's just throw it out there. I've said this before. Dude wipes. This is the perfect opportunity for you. Please sponsor our shitty show.
Yeah. I
Probably sponsor some OnlyFans people, so throw a
listen.
little bit
I
of that
sent
cash
Caleb
that way.
a great snap, and I felt like he would appreciate it. Obviously,
Your
spending
toilet.
15 hours in an airport. Sometimes you got to handle business.
No, I saw it. You looked uncomfy.
Oh, bro, I made the point. I was like, I would rather use it at the gym than there, because then I'm hearing some lady in another language, some dude's fucking from fucking wherever he's from is blowing it up next to me, and I'm like, oh, this is awful. But it was funny.
Did you talk to your neighbor?
No. Fucking passed.
Did anybody go, oh, what the fuck? Or am I still the only one that's happened
the
to?
best.
No, the best was, so obviously most airports, they have the auto flushers. Typically
Oh, man.
Probably kept going off.
You would manually flush it?
No, I didn't fucking, like, literally there's no button.
You
It's
left it?
So I get up and I hear the
Whoosh.
right. I'm like, all right, whatever, it's good. Well, layer 1 was the little, like, they give the little nest paper.
Yeah.
Somehow that didn't keep it, that kept the little barrier. And the next guy, I just hear him go, oh. Because there was a line at JFK.
Oh, I can't do that.
A poop line?
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh.
I can't do it.
The seat never gets cold.
Oh,
I mean, I
boy.
doubled up the fucking liner because, like, again, if you're a public pooper and you use those liners, sometimes if you get sweaty, them things do not function well.
I don't know, man. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
What the fuck you think it is, man?
Big old spider.
Big old fucking spider. He's dead now.
We got spiders in
Carnage.
here. We got spiders in here. We got YouTube banning us. Dude.
Yeah.
But my brace is off, and that's all that matters.
Listen,
this is great.
Despite all of the tragedy from this weekend, there is one thing that I think Caleb needs to answer for.
Caleb went to the Jonas Brothers concert.
So, Caleb, all right, are you taking this moment to let everyone know that you're an active participant in Pride Month?
Let me just tell you this.
I have to phrase it that way. We might get banned from Rumble.
Let me tell you this. I did see...
No, Rumble literally says, it literally is advertised, do and say whatever you want. We do not give a fuck.
Now's the time to buy stock in Rumble. Just, I'm not a financial guideline, so don't take my
Yes,
betting.
because the Down to Herf podcast is taking their talents.
I'm going to tell you right now, do not take financial advice from Down to Herf podcast. We're basically bankrupt. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go into the details, but yes, we're not doing too hot right now, especially financially. I will tell you this.
Join the Patreon.
Caleb, don't ever take financial advice from Caleb.
Or
He's
betting.
an absolute mush.
Or betting advice.
Well, I didn't mean financially as in you, like your actual finances as a job. I meant like any kind of like stocks or betting advice would be more what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know you work hard and you have a good job, but
Yeah, I pay the bills.
that's more what I mean.
pay the bills,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yes, I did go to the Joe Bros concert. Did not get a Joe Boner, but I did actually, you know what? Let me just tell you guys this. I did see 2 of my friends there. One so happened to be taking his daughter there, so I'll let that slide. Another said he was a fan, a little questionable. And then I did see like 3 or 4 gym bros there. So I was, out of maybe 15,000 people in attendance, I will say I was probably one of the top 1 to 3% that was straight. I gotta imagine that.
Are you sure?
Questionable sometimes.
Is that what?
Some people.
Wait,
might say
hold on. This is news to me. No, not that you're straight.
Oh,
Like the Jonas Brothers have a LGBTQ following.
oh yeah. In the opening of the show, they like read people signs.
You see how I really cleaned it up? How I phrased that?
In the opening of the show, they were reading people signs, and there was a lesbian couple there, and they had a sign that said, "Will you do our gender reveal?" And they had like a name if it was a boy and a name if it was a girl, and they did the gender reveal on stage, and it just happened to be a girl.
I mean, that's pretty nice of them.
Yeah, it wasn't. They were good to
that's
their
a nice
fans.
gesture.
You know what? I will say, going into it, it was kind of like one of those, oh, your friend ditched you, your backup friend ditched you, and I was like, I'll go with you so you don't waste the money, because if you didn't have anything to go with, like, your money was gonna be wasted. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But I said, if these tickets, I know you probably got good seats. If you're gonna charge me $200, $300, $400, count me out. So I did not pay for the tickets because I was not doing that. But I
again, to go back to the lounge. We know, Caleb. We know you weren't paying for it.
I did do the dinner beforehand, and I did do the drinks at the concert. And talk about outrageous prices for drinks. It was $20 per beer. But they were the tall boys, the big boys.
Listening to Caleb spend money, like I feel Caleb's like legitimate frustration with the price of things. Like I can feel it radiates through this room.
Caleb if we were on vacation again, or not even like going to PCA and we got to sit at one of those lounges, Caleb would be the guy who'd buy the $20 beer, but not pay the $45 to go in.
No, because it's $45 to go in, would just, yeah, you're right. He would sit outside and keep buying $20 beers.
He would buy two $20 beers and be like, I saved $5.
Yeah. He would look at, I saved an Abraham Lincoln, and see, I knew I wasn't going to get my money's worth.
See, parlay.
Yeah, exactly. I got room for a parlay.
It's the frugalness of you sometimes is like,
this sucks.
It's alarming.
You got a crack?
You got a little crack there?
A little.
Oh, that's a big crack. I could see it from here.
Not gonna lie, I had a pretty big crack myself at the foot. So it doesn't matter because it smoked through it. Mine smoked through, but
I will say though, it was a lot better than I anticipated. The show, it wasn't that bad. They put on a good performance. They do have a good audience. What else is going on about that? I already said I was probably like 1 to 3% of the straight population there, and probably 1 to 10% of the man population there. I was watching Sunday Night Football though on my phone because I was like, I had to make sure the parlays hit. So I was.
They didn't. We know. If one day Caleb ever disappears, I'm gonna know why.
The only thing that happened, as far as football-wise, that went right was I got lucky on Monday Night Football that Devontae Smith caught that touchdown catch because it put me ahead of Scotty Scheffler.
I have him in my work league. It was over by the 4:00 games.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah,
my team, I don't want to get too deep into football, but it's horrible how bad they are.
My team's fucking in shambles. Jackson Dart got hurt.
Lost a tooth. Got hit and lost a tooth.
But now it's all riding on Matty Stafford, who's actually having an amazing year. Probably the MVP.
Well, they say it's between him and Jonathan Taylor.
It's a quarterback award.
But they don't say it's a quarterback award, which is bullshit.
Award.
I agree, but this dude's
because they do have a different award for that. It would be offensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the MVP is always the quarterback,
unless you run for 2,000 yards.
And he's definitely on pace to do that.
Yeah.
He's also on pace for 31 touchdowns. So he has 18 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. It's a wild stat. I think 31 breaks the single season rushing record or rushing touchdown record.
Could.
Because the only
but he didn't do it in 14 games, so we don't give a shit.
No, that's yards. The touchdown was who had it before? I think Sean Alexander did it crazy. It's him or LT.
I think it's LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, LT had a crazy year. It was like 31 touchdowns or something like that.
Just feed him the rock, man. Let him get in there. I will say about the YouTube thing too. I was doing a little research too on that, and there was a lot of other channels that were being banned too. They were going through. I was talking to Jerry about this. They were getting rid of like this AI automation. They were trying to like scrounge out long content format, so like hour-plus shows, because YouTube's been pushing shorts, because shorts generate more views, more money, they get your attention span. But what they didn't do, so a lot of people are complaining, sort of like in our same shoes, you can do shorts and all, and they get you views, and they might, catch attention for, 20, 30, 40 seconds. But what they do on these channels that maybe don't even post long-form content, they're just shorts all day, They don't go after the shorts that are pirated content, pirated music, just out there stealing stuff. And it's just like they get all the millions of views, 30, 40 seconds. They get the views, they get the money, but that's all they do. And it's like, they're kind of just ripping off people's stuff. And those are the channels, like, yes, they're a channel. They don't maybe have anything that's long format, but it's just the shorts, clicks, views, and like those channels are around. And that was generating a lot of
I don't know. I
complaints and
think that's
stuff.
kind of a bullshit thing because there's several other long form podcasts that didn't talk about the same shit we do that are there. And then on top of it, the issue is I do wonder, like, if at this point we just apply the monetization thing because if ads play, I feel like they're less inclined to fuck with us.
Monetization?
Like,
You're talking about getting monetized right now? How about this? How about we just get our channel back?
No, well, I think we're going to. That's just me prefacing that. But no, I'm saying look at all of the channels that are cigar related content that didn't get fucked with. They all have ads that play during them. And I think that's the thing. Like, all right, yeah, you have an hour, but you're not doing shit for us.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want the fucking penny for the ad. I want you to leave me alone.
Yeah.
Those
Can we just
pennies
pay
add
you
up.
$20 to leave us alone?
Yeah.
Can we just pay you $20 to leave us alone?
Just add it to our fees. Jesus Christ.
Those pennies add
Fucking
up, though.
mob tax over here. Like,
The YouTube mafia.
yeah, we need a YouTube mafia to run protection for us. I will pay it.
I looked into it. Just throwing it out there. You can get a lawyer.
Yeah.
It's like $500. To us, it would be worth it if we had to get a lawyer to get our
Yeah.
channel back. It would be worth it for us.
Yeah, a lot of growth.
It's pretty inexpensive, and then they just fight it for you, and then you get it back. And then I did a lot of other research, and we are actually way ahead of most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I can explain it further off the air,
Yeah.
but it's all advantages for us.
Well, I bet on average, like the average person who starts a podcast from scratch and has been doing it for as long as us, unless you're big, you're sponsored, you got connections, I bet on average we probably are, like you said, doing pretty well because it takes a while to build a base. There's not a lot of promotion outside of like, big name promotions, like sponsored content ads. I bet on average to the normal everyday person or three people that start a podcast, I bet we're pretty above average compared to time and length and subscribers and content.
In April, we're going on 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. 4 years of podcasting. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't really care. Go do what you want to do. Start a fucking podcast if you want to start a podcast. I'm going to tell you, it is not what you think it is.
Yeah.
It is not that fun. It's fun to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking fun to sit around with your buddies and talk about things and entertain you guys as our audience. But I'm going to tell you, there's a lot that doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you got to fight against. Time. It's not just sitting here and recording for an hour and a half. Then you got to edit. You got to put it onto the platforms. You got to make thumbnails. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to make sure that the audio sounds good. Everything's got to be top notch because you want to put out a good product.
Lighting. That was an issue to start.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing.
And
Cameras, everything.
Something as simple. If your internet goes out, you're fucked that day.
Yeah, random technical difficulties.
Oh, random.
Random.
I know how to circumvent all technical difficulties now.
Physical technical difficulties, not,
Yes, not YouTube bans.
Yeah.
But I will say, that being said, start a podcast. I mean, it's fun. But yes, to touch on your point, though, Caleb, I would say for random three guys who decided to start a podcast in a garage, I think we're well above average.
Yes.
I know we are.
That's good.
I know statistics will back that.
I'd like to hear that.
Gio did a very deep dive.
I've been through this already. Yeah, that's another part that, like, once you start trying to take in any form of money, just consider it a whole new world of things that need to be done.
Well, I have noticed that on Instagram. Whenever we do our, like, I wouldn't say sponsored posts, but whenever we do
we're not allowed to have sponsors
cigar
on
rate,
Instagram.
well, whenever we do like the cigar rating and we put like brought to you by Small Batch and we include the 10% discount, I notice all those posts, unless they're shared and reposted, no views. Like the views are like
they're flagged.
Yeah. Well, it always gets the thing for sponsorship, but then we got to do a link up with, like, we'd have to do a link up with Small Batch and they'd have to approve, and then it'd have to get Instagram approval too.
We are legitimately fighting censorship. The ability to say and do what you want. Why can't we use a platform to just put a message out, talk about cigars, talk about things we like to do, talk about our favorite sports teams, talk about cool things that are happening in the world, while sharing a nice drink for 4 years.
As 3 adults, all of legal age.
To do what we want to do.
And I can
and then not be censored.
And I consent to all this with you guys, by the way. Like,
Well, yeah, we know you consent to anything.
just about.
With all jokes aside, our show is 18 plus. You need to be an adult to listen to our show. It is clear as day. Every episode I post, there is no episode you can just watch without being verified by YouTube with a birth date. What you do with YouTube and your birth date, that's on you. You want to lie about your age, that's on you. That has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, our content is for adults. If you listen to the audio only, there is a disclaimer.
And if any of you guys are like reported us or anything like that, you're
Say
a word I can't say.
You can say it.
No, I don't know.
If it's on Rumble, man, say it.
No, we still have careers we want to keep.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I probably could.
Jerry knows what I'm thinking.
I do.
You're
Yeah.
a jizz.
There you go.
That's up
That's
there.
even that's great. You're a jizz.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's any of you guys.
No.
Like
no way.
anyone who's listening to it here, you're the real ones. You're OGs. We appreciate you. To whatever loser that reported us or whatever.
I don't know if anyone did. This is a robot.
Yes, but how? Like, what are you gonna say? Like, circumvention? Like what? We appealed and won.
Beats me.
Are we associated with bum fights? That definitely got canceled.
I wish.
Dude. Oh man.
I don't know, man. It's a lot. We're sitting here just chilling. I'm trying not to let my mind wander.
It also like bums you out.
Yeah,
too.
dude.
You're like, fuck, and hey, again.
Kind of killed the mood.
Yeah, man.
Kind of killed the mood
Like, it
right
make-
away when I woke up. What was it? Sunday morning or Monday morning?
Monday morning.
Yeah, it kind of killed the mood right away.
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this is it, man. This is my way out.
we're out of here.
And I'm like, I can't do that. It's not fair to anybody. But seriously,
Gotta
running a podcast is not fun. One, you're fighting censorship. You're fighting the ability to keep your freedom of speech. You're fighting to, keep your name out there on a platform that billions of people use to watch videos and do podcasts and video shows and mini clips and shorts, whatever you like to watch. You're fighting against the man. You're fighting against fucking your ability to say what you want to say, and it's fucking bullshit that a fucking AI robot can go through your content in fucking 3 minutes and be like, yeah, this looks like circumvention policy violation. You're done. No warning. Hey,
Not a chance to fix it.
No chance to fix it. Your channel's removed.
That's the shit that's so annoying. We've never
4
been
years
warned.
of work
No strikes.
gone, and you don't know if it's coming back. I believe it is, but again,
I'm very, very optimistic that this will be
but
fixed.
you don't know for
Right.
sure. And you're just like, okay, now we're back at square one. We're still doing a podcast like we've been doing for 4 years. And you're like, all right, we're going to upload this to a new platform that's not really new. It's a platform that I mean,
an alternative.
I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like this is a platform we probably should have been using from the jump. But, yeah, we're fighting an uphill battle, and it just fucking sucks, dude.
It's
It
just-
fucking sucks.
Truthfully, for growth, at any way, you have to almost use YouTube. That's the shitty part because of the amount of users. Like, if we were to put this out solely on Rumble, I guarantee you there's a significant portion of our audience base that we would have never encountered.
Of course there is. But I'm hoping that our audience, viewership is strong enough to follow us to Rumble if
Yeah.
things need to go to Rumble.
And
yeah, the
hopefully
only thing I could say that might be like in the future, and like obviously we're just talking here, like obviously we want our YouTube to grow, but maybe just because it's simul upload, but like just make it so it's a point where like think kind of like you have them private.
Yeah.
Like, you know how with Rumble, like I'm assuming Rumble has a similar thing, like private videos until open, and then like a open all if like YouTube's like deleted, just so we don't have a situation where we're
Well,
Not growing one
big
channel.
The big problem right now is if you wanted to go watch episode 168, you can't go watch that video.
right.
And there's no other place to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You could listen to them all.
You can listen to
Yeah, you
everything,
can listen to
of
them.
course. But that's the issue.
Well, hopefully-
I'm a visual listener.
Yeah,
I like to
visual.
watch.
Well,
I need to see.
hopefully,
you're the
Rumble.
cuck.
Hopefully, Rumble will also have some new viewers there that'll just recognize the hashtag, see something, and be like, "Oh, I gotta check these guys out." Like other new people, like just on the hopeful side of things, because there is, believe it or not, I've looked on Rumble. There is a cigar community out there, so that's good news.
Yes, I mean I am 100% for it, and
It's an alternative. It's a backup. It's just something that I think going forward, maybe we have to upload to both
Yeah,
And
in the
just-
future,
I
and
think
just
so.
just so it's not.
it's easy for you guys to say.
No, I know. I'm saying. I'm
it-
just like it sucks that it's an extra step.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
an extra thing I have to do, but you know what? Would I rather give an extra 5 minutes of my life
To make sure
that
everything's
no matter
available?
what happens, it's there for our listeners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then add in the fact that, like, say we did never get our YouTube channel back for, like, God knows how long it would take to go back.
Put that in the appeal. Hey, can you open it up for 3 days so we could just transfer over all the videos?
Because what, you would have to go through our master, like, hard drives?
I have the 2 hard drives.
And
I would
one
have to
by
go
one?
by one, upload them with no bios because all the bios are fucking.
On YouTube.
Some of them, we'd be fine on some because obviously we have the network.
Yeah,
The network has all of those bios as well, but not all of them.
for sure.
You're looking at maybe the first 100 episodes that would have no bio. They would just be a number
That's right.
because those aren't on the network.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
And then, like, now we save all the files as the numbered episode names. We didn't do that at first.
They used to be episode titles.
Yeah.
Yes, we
We never kept
learning
counts.
curve, right?
And tip
You
for all
gotta
you
learn.
guys starting a podcast: number
Your episodes
Yeah,
from the
leave it-
start.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
1.
I don't care what the episodes call. Episode 1.
Because
Then your title.
So what was funny is when I was trying to pull numbers when we had to go through when all that, some of our episodes, like,
They
just
don't have
the
fucking
number.
numbers.
So in order to go through, like, legitimately, I'd go to all of the YouTubes have it, but some of the ones that were uploaded in like Spotify. So I'm like going through comparing. So I got all our accurate figures, changed it, and added the number in Spotify. So now everything in Spotify has accurate numbers too.
Oh, I didn't realize that. We were fine anyway because I have all the bios and everything.
Oh, for sure. I just
Yeah.
did it so like for the way I was sorting through our data, I needed a numbered title so it pulled the data easier.
I'll leave this here. Dude, I'm really getting sick of the censorship of our fucking show. I'm sick and tired of fighting YouTube to talk about cigars and whiskey.
It's so
We're really not that
exhausting.
interesting.
It's so exhausting.
It is exhausting.
We're niche.
Like I'm not.
I'm lying. We are interesting. That's
we're
why
not,
we.
But
That's
we're
why
not
we. Get,
Andrew Tate. We're not accused of fucking sex trafficking. Who knows? We're gonna get that lawsuit next. We already have gotten one in the last week.
I
Not
don't
for
know,
us
man.
personally.
It's just, dude. It's fucking bullshit. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Caleb, what are you having, buddy?
I was gonna grab a Reese's until you put me on blast. I was gonna low key.
No, Gio.
scarf one
No.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gio's last
Yeah,
episode,
okay.
dude.
Gio points his finger 3 point back at him.
The
And-
candy-
and it is probably 3 times the amount of candy.
The candy pile up on Gio from the last episode. Sorry, you guys can't see it on YouTube.
Yeah, I
right
would say
now.
go watch it on YouTube, but he had 1,000 candy bars.
Yeah,
he ate.
the wrapper pile up was great. I love watching it just stack up throughout the episode.
All right.
Yeah, we got
some segments.
Yeah, we got a segment to get to. So let's roll into Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, makers of fine cigars such as Mi Querida, Sin Compromiso, Red Meat Lovers, Sober Mesa, Stillwell Star, Pulpetta, Umbagog, and many, many more. So, guys, sponsor DTT. They help us out. Go, no, don't sponsor them. Pay them your homage, your support, because they support us.
Yeah, definitely. Send those guys an email. They're awesome.
But without further ado, let's roll into Patrol Gone Wild.
Patrol Gone Wild. We're doing it big.
All right, guys, I got 3 videos for you. So, Rumble audience, if you're new to this, hopefully you like these videos. The first 2 stories, guys, are out of Buffalo. And up first, we got a wild pig on the loose.
This is ridiculous. This is a pig on Victor Place in the city of Buffalo.
Your first glance is to laugh because that's something that is unexpected to see in the city.
Nah. Never seen a pig in the neighborhood. It's I follow me, and I'm like, get away. I don't know you.
It came running to me, and it caused me to fall. And then it kind of came up on me, and it grabbed me by my hair and was shaking my head like you would shake a bag of microwave popcorn. I don't know any pig language. The first thing that went through my mind, seriously, is that this creature's going to bite off my ear.
Animal control then came out, two guys, very nice, got right to trying to reel it in. We later found out it was the owner.
People are having them for pets. Some people are using them for food. But the fact of the matter is that they are illegal.
From this particular incident, I learned what people feel when they say they're suffering from some trauma, because I was shaking and very much afraid.
I'm going to be honest with you. First things first, the owner of this pig, based on the testimonies of these people, don't claim ownership of that pig.
Yes.
Even if it's your pig, it sounds like these people are going to try and come after you for fucking like PTSD and fucking...
That's a Jerry pro tip right there.
Yeah, don't claim your pet if your pet's accused of bad shit, right? Like,
Next.
if your pet is a predator, don't claim it.
All right. This is our wheelhouse, and I love a good buffalo story.
I love a good buffalo story. How many chickens and goats
Yeah, I
have
was
you
just
seen
going to
running
say,
around the
first
fucking
off,
east side?
let me tell you right now, goats, deer,
Chickens.
chickens.
And them city deer.
Oh, the
them
city
shits,
deer. They
Them
don't
shits
give
are
a
20 point bucks.
In the city.
And this is not an exaggeration. There's like 20 point bucks, like at the central terminal.
Yeah.
If you saw these, it would be the monster you were hunting your whole life. But it probably has like 40 condoms inside of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Because
city.
they just eat everything off the ground.
I'll tell you what. I grew up in the suburbs, not far from the city, but city squirrels and city deers, they'll fuck you up. They don't give a fuck. They just don't. They won't move. They're not scared. They will run at you. They are like rabies.
I have saw so many strange animals running around the east side that make no sense.
Remember the goat?
Yeah, the hood goat.
Do you remember the goat that was in a bag that was gutted?
Oh no.
No,
That was sitting there on a 95-degree summer day. Remember?
Oh yes, I do remember that.
And then my cousin opened the bag.
That was gross.
Gio, I mean, you've seen my stomach. I'd say I have a pretty strong stomach. I was puking on the side of the road. That's how bad it smelled.
Yeah. So I don't remember.
Was that a demonic sacrifice?
I have no fucking clue, but the neighbors, I will say, I'm sure you're not a Down to Herf listener, but thank you for offering us waters. That was really nice. They saw me puking on the side of their house, and they were
That's
like,
nice.
"Would you like water?" It does really smell bad. I was like,
We just had to make sure it wasn't a dead human.
ugh. That's what I was fearing,
Yeah.
that it was a dead human. They were like, "Oh yeah, there's flesh," and I'm like, "Oh dude, oh my god, this is gonna
So,
smell so bad."
here
It
is,
wasn't. It was a goat.
Here is the I don't remember if you, because they're talking about weird animals that they didn't expect to see. Because a pig somehow would not shock me at all. You know what's gonna shock me when I see at work? Like a bear.
A bear would be good.
A bear, I'd be like, the fuck?
I've
bear?
heard stories in Detroit. They have city bears that just roam around.
Shit, in Detroit, they got city kangaroos. I played that
Oh
clip
yeah,
before.
yeah, we did
Yeah.
play that one. You know
So
what?
Somebody
though?
let a kangaroo go.
But do you I don't know if I was on the wheel yet, but our boys, the CPO, kept going to this one house for noise complaints, and like he's like, "What's going on?" And when one time he like turned the doorknob, door was open. They opened the door, and there was 65 chickens. They had overtaken the house, and he didn't know what to do because they thought people were just partying all night, like yelling. But it's the
It was,
chickens.
it was just a community of chickens in a crack house.
And it like
The chicken crack house.
they had to call the animal control, and like they didn't know what to do because you're talking. You have
65
a whole
chickens.
right, like
It's a good meal right there.
Would you eat the chicken?
Probably.
So you're telling me you would take a chicken out of a crack house and you would cook it and eat it?
Unless they found crack in the chickens while like
You're not going to find crack in the chicken,
I'd eat it, yeah.
but it could be a crack chicken.
Yeah. Maybe it tastes good.
I saw roosters like Real rooster.
They were making the noise. It was the roosters.
Yeah, it could have been.
Dude,
There's some crazy animals on the east side of Buffalo.
I'll tell you what, though. After watching that clip a second time now, I'm like, I don't know if that's real or not. That seems like AI generated. Like that woman's story about being attacked by a pig.
That shit's real.
It seems AI generated.
No,
It seems
it was floating around the work chats.
That's even better.
That was definitely a real story.
Okay. We're talking crazy animals that you see on the east side. Well, here's another crazy animal. Maybe not in the city of Buffalo, but still in our area. Another alligator has been found.
In Buffalo.
Yeah, I don't know. The sheriff's got this one, so I don't know if it was like a city alligator.
Oh, okay.
Their alligator found in Buffalo. Right. An alligator in Buffalo. This one was actually found after Erie County Sheriff's deputies made a drug bust. They say they found meth, fentanyl, and of course the alligator. This alligator actually was found in a backyard shed with heating, dead rodents, and in a makeshift pool. Of course, this isn't the first alligator that we've seen in Western New York. The other, Albert in Hamburg. Both were seized by the DEC, and the guy who had this alligator, allegedly, is now facing charges.
Man.
I mean, I get it, man. What? Can I ask you a question? This is like the people that let the pythons go in Florida, and now there's like an infestation of fucking. Like, let me ask you this. Aside, Gio, I can leave you out of this conversation. I already know your answer. You're terrified of it. But water, right? This makes water a little different.
Oh, dangerous.
You know what I mean? It's like, there's alligators running around in our goddamn fresh water in our creeks. It's going to change how you are. Like, have you ever feared water in this area?
Not really, but
not for creatures.
One time,
well, Gio, I know you're terrified of swimming in water, and you've made that pretty public. You won't even get in a hot tub.
One time, I was fishing with the boys way back in the day, and we were all about to jump in. And just as we were about to jump in, my friend reeled in a snapping turtle, and I was like, "Thank God we did not go in because this mother was huge. It was the biggest snapping turtle I ever seen, and I'm glad I didn't go in."
I love how that's where you censor yourself. This mother.
Dude, it was huge.
That's where you censor yourself.
Yeah.
The snapping turtle.
But yeah, had I gone in and I seen an alligator, I would never touch fresh water again.
Because of a turtle?
No, if an alligator was in there.
All right, listen, I'm just throwing it out there. We jumped in the ocean where there was tiger sharks.
Yes, I also had an incident with a manatee.
Real quick, though, to touch on that, we didn't know. And I felt, I never saw 10 people jump out of, into an ocean and out of an ocean so fast.
Ignorance is bliss at that point, and we were drinking and stuff. So
that was the funny. Hey, there's sharks here. Oh yeah, tiger sharks. They're nasty.
And they're nasty. They'll take a bite out of you. Oh
yeah,
get me out of this water.
I had a run in with a manatee once in Fort Lauderdale as well. It scared the shit out of me.
All right, Steve Irwin.
Oh, I thought it was a huge shark. I was so.
At least
scared.
It wasn't a stingray.
But yeah, weird animals in or around the city of Buffalo. So that's 2 out of the 3 stories for you. Our last one is
the meth gator.
I get it though. If you're a drug dealer, man, you got to have a badass protection.
No, like it's like Scarface had the tiger, and so
Mike
did Tyson.
You need some protection.
I'm just throwing it out there. Could you imagine if we like went into a house and like there's some of these pit bulls that are the size of tigers? Yeah. Like, could you imagine seeing an actual tiger in a flop house?
Yeah.
Oh, I would be terrified.
Gio brought up pit bulls, so we have a story.
I'm scared of dogs on calls. If I ran into a tiger, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, hey, you said it, I didn't. So, I mean, you did what I was gonna say, but whatever, fuck it.
Listen, I got a chance with a dog. I ain't got no chance at a tiger.
Unless you pew it.
Yeah.
I got bit by a dog on my paper out when I was 12, so I got a thing with dogs.
Did you sue the Buffalo News?
No, I didn't even sue the homeowner. I just slapped their dog with a Sunday newspaper.
Oh, dude, with the inserts?
Yeah, with the ads. Yeah.
Oh, that shit hurt.
The dog, it was a little dog, like Missy size. So it was a little dog. It was on my arm. It was
so, well, I mean, so compared to you, it was giant.
That's like one of those pit bull size fucking tigers.
Yeah.
Or tiger sized pit bulls. All right. What else you got for us?
I guess the third story, all these stories are animal related. We have a drug raid, and then we have dogs involved here. Pretty crazy video.
Full tactical gear, police operating on intel that the shop is allegedly selling drugs to minors. Now, once inside, officers break down a glass partition, and you can see 2 unleashed pit bulls go after the police. The dogs are tased and pepper sprayed, but that doesn't stop them from going after the officers. Chief Mike Shaw describes what police officers met at the door.
The dogs got agitated when the officers made entry to take the suspects in. The dogs attacked one officer straight away and bit him in the leg, where he actually required about, I think, 11 stitches.
Now, another officer is also attacked by a pit bull. Several officers ended up going to the hospital and still being treated for dog bites and undergoing a series of rabies shots. The 2 suspects were arrested and charged with a variety of drug and weapons charges. As for the animals, Chocolate Chip and Salami Mommy, yes, those are the names. Because they have no vaccination records, they are in quarantine for 10 days, and then their owners will be able to claim them. Those suspects are now out.
Salami Mommy.
I'm just throwing it out there. The officer, I hope you didn't get bit by Salami Mommy, because I know there's going to be some great memes and group chat debauchery from that.
You're never running it. You'll never outrun it.
Great jokes from Salami Mommy.
Like, we have a guy that got bit in, like, the nuts by a pit bull. I can only imagine. I don't want to ever imagine that.
No. Yeah, that fucking sucks, dude. My real question, I
can't believe they didn't shoot him.
Yeah.
The restraint. That's what I was going to touch on. The restraint of those officers not to.
Like, they went taser first. Like, they were good after that.
I'm not going to lie. I've seen a dog get tased, and they're usually very freaked out after that, and they don't want nothing to do with you.
And that was that dog was bigger. It was
Rottweiler.
A big rot.
Big Rottweiler.
Wow, I never knew how dogs would react to the taser, but it's
The
probably
same
like the
thing
same
thing.
the electric shock collar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, ask Michael Vick how pit bulls reacted to electricity.
Damn.
I thought maybe they'd make them a little more
Fuck.
vicious sometimes. I don't know.
Jesus.
It's electricity. If you are a living creature, zap hurt.
Yeah.
It does hurt. I know.
Pig from meat, not red.
From personal experience, I know.
All right.
Well, guys, that's all I got for you for Patrol Gone Wild. Tune in next week for another Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And now, guys, we have to move on to cigar and whiskey news with Caleb. All right, kicking things off, we have the Knuckle Sandwich off menu is heading to TAA retailers. So the off menu is a new limited edition from Guy Fieri's Knuckle Sandwich cigars that was created for the Tobacconist Association of America, is on its way to stores today. The cigar uses a Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper atop a Nicaraguan binder and fillers, which creates the company's bold, balanced, and complex profile worthy of the Knuckle Sandwich name. It's only offered in one Vitola, a 6x54 box press Toro, priced at $16 per cigar, or about $3.20 for a box of 20 cigars. Off menu was made at the San Latano factory in Ocala, Nicaragua, with 1,250 boxes released for the TAA exclusive series program. So the Knuckle Sandwich line was built around creativity and respect for craftsmanship, says Eric Espinosa. The off menu is something special and a new experience it's a new experience to our loyal smokers and an exclusive reward for the TAA family who continues to support the brand and TAA overall in general. So Guy Fieri, obviously, you guys all know him, celebrity chef, restaurateur. He helped create the Knuckle Sandwich cigar line with collaboration with Eric Espinosa and Espinosa Cigars. It's a familiar way to tap onto the restaurant and the cigar's name. We call it off menu because it's something made for those just in the know. That's what they say. So it hits with big flavor and attitude, just like everything Guy Fieri does. And Espinosa as well.
I can't remember if it was Jack or Tyler that was telling us that this is definitely replacing the Golden Bat Murcielago.
It might have been Tyler on one of our after Herfs.
But, I mean, this is definitely awesome. I'm glad this line's doing well for Espinosa. It seems like they just keep expanding it year after year.
Yeah, every year there's a new, whether it's
like
a new
this
Vitola, a new blend. It seems like Guy's doing a good thing for Espinosa, and Guy's doing a great service to the cigar industry in general. Just getting the word out there and, making a very familiar face, very public. I smoke cigars. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, we definitely...
Not going to ban Triple D.
I definitely want to see, like, one of these days, or this year of the show, maybe we get a little bit of an extended conversation with him. I feel like that's one thing we haven't done, and I know Mike tried to hook that up for us, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
Well, we missed it.
Yeah, that was our own.
Yeah, that was our own doing. But, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
We got busy. We're there to work.
I mean, that would have been good work, for sure. Definitely something we gotta keep following up with. I want to talk to the boys and see if we can get that for there or to review because that sounds awesome. When's it coming out? They said
It hit stores today. Only exclusive TAA retailers.
It's about that time of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. I know certain boxes, $300.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Up next, we go into Lampert. They're shipping 2 new Ocean Breeze Vitolas this week. So they're doing 2 new sizes for the company's Ocean Breeze line. There's going to be an Ocean Breeze Gordita, a 4x58 Vitola with an MSRP of $12, and then the Ocean Breeze Grande, which is a 6.5x56 Vitola, each priced at $16, and they're both packaged in 10-count boxes. So the original Ocean Breeze Robusto Grande was introduced in 2022, but the new Vitolas are composed of Ecuadorian Habano 2000 wrapper, covering Ecuadorian binder and filler tobaccos grown in Nicaragua, Peru, and an undisclosed country. The Ocean Breeze now has 3 lines with 3 different Vitolas. You have the Ocean Breeze Robusto Grande, 5x54, $14 a stick. The Gordito, which is $12 a stick. And the Ocean Breeze Toro Grande, which is $16 a stick. Both new cigars are being made at the Tabacos de Costa Rica factory. So that's all we got there for news out of Lampert right there. And then we're heading to the whiskey side of things. If you guys are Wild Turkey fans, we do have a new... hold on, there's running an ad on the page, of course.
Russell's Single Rickhouse.
Yeah, but this is... it's called Batch E. And this is the highest proof bourbon released.
Is this out of the Fort Nelson?
Yeah. Camp Nelson, yeah.
Camp Nelson.
So this is the highest proof that they've come out with to date. It is a barrel-shattering 128 proof. It's the strongest release that the distillery has ever put its name on. And it's not just the bottle, but it's a testament to how a single building at this rickhouse, which it was stored at, can turn good whiskeys into something legendary. So it's a slow burn, well-aged spirit. Let me see how long we got age on here. And
say at least 10 to 13.
Yeah, I bet it will be. You got to scroll a lot on this page. This is the 2025 edition. It's the 4th edition of the Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse series. This one in particular is zeroed in on the 5th floor of Rickhouse E. And just because they say it's special nuances, it's aged at least 10 years. That's all they're saying, at least 10. But it stays true to the Wild Turkey profile. Camp Nelson E is one of the most interesting aging environments that they have, says Russell. The barrels on the 5th floor have a beautiful balance of dark fruit, baking spice, and rich oak. And let me see if I can find a price point on here. Okay, so their usual release is around 90 to 120 proof. But last year they had the Russell's Reserve 13-year-old was 123.8. But now you got this one that's higher. The mash bill is 75% corn. 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. They did come out with a Camp Nelson C and an F and a B. And again, minimum age, 10 years at least. And I'll tell you what, guys, this one's, kind of pricey, but not as crazy as some of those ones that we see out there. $300 per bottle.
Yes, it's $300, but the secondary, this is going to be a $500 bottle if you're able to find it. No doubt about it. There's just something about Wild Turkey and the Russell family, and if you want any of the Camp Nelson shit in the Single Rickhouse stuff, it's so pricey. But I will say, it is absolutely delicious. So if it's in your price, if it's in your wallet, and you have that kind of means to purchase something like that, go for it, man. It's just
absurd.
Bomb. It is bomb though.
Had the opportunity to try the 13 at least twice.
And 128, awesome. Dude, oh my God, that's probably amazing.
Well, Wild Turkey, we've had some stuff that's in the 120s. It doesn't drink like that. It's sweet, and it's nice and easy.
It's just crazy how much some of the secondary shit goes.
Man, I used to fucking be deep on the collection.
Well, no, remember, I told you how I saw that Weller Millennium that's retail $7,500.
You're not the only person that sent me that bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody else at work sent me the bottle. $6,200.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Yeah.
And who's buying that? Athletes.
People cooler than us.
Listen.
Way cooler than we are.
If I ever get a point in my life where I can be okay with dropping almost 10 grand on a bottle of whiskey, just tell me I'm stupid and don't let me do it.
No.
Because
I want to drink it with you.
Because then we'll buy a jet ski. and I'll get you a replica of the Kenny Powers jet ski.
That's the first thing I thought of. I was gonna do the the music.
Like, think about that. One bottle of whiskey, or you could buy like a really high-end jet ski for around that price.
High-end jet ski is about 14,000.
All right. A used high-end jet ski.
Yeah, all right, there you go. That being said, we got to get into our cigar review, Gio.
All right, guys. As always, our cigar review is brought to you by smallbatchcigars.com, the official online retailer of the Down to Herf podcast. Make sure you're using code HERF to save 10% on your order. Some exclusions do apply. Guys, make sure you're checking out Small Batch. They are one fucking awesome company. Dave, Andrew, we love you.
I bet I love them more than you do.
Yeah. I'd say go watch our previous episode with them, but YouTube has it off right now.
You can listen to it.
Yeah.
You can listen to it.
Oh, shit. But, all right, who's ready to go?
I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Go ahead. I'm going to tally mine up.
All right, so we got the Roma Craft Still Porcupine, part of their Maquette series. So appearance, I'm giving it 8.5. Small cigar, but I do like the band. I like the colors, the yellow and blue on there. So 8.5 right there on the appearance. Burn, dude, nice even burn throughout the whole cigar. Giving it a 9 overall. It's good. The construction, probably the most outstanding part of the cigar. 9.5. I have a great stack of ashes right here in the ashtray. This thing, as most Maquette, products, beautifully crafted. Like, you're gonna get a great product when you get this. Draw, I will say, I went with straight cut. I thought it was a little tight, so I'm giving it a 9. But other than that, no problem smoking it. And enjoyment, 9.5. I had a good episode with you guys today. This is fun. Got a lot of talk, just random shit, but just talking, forgetting about the cigar, just appreciating it for what it is and our conversation today. Gets a 9.5 there. I had a great time smoking this. This is just really enjoyable. So that's an overall score of 45.5. Times that by 2, you get a 91 from me. And additional notes. It's the second one I've smoked, and it's been creamy. It's mocha. Very light pepper on here. This is just like a nice, easy cigar to smoke. I know there's a little bit of Connecticut and a little bit of, what was the other thing in here? Cameroon. So it's a nice blend, man. This is, smoke this any time of day when you just want to chill out, relax, and not even think about it. I like it.
If you can get it.
Well, yeah, it's probably all gone now, I assume.
That's 100% all gone.
Yeah. I'll go next.
All
Steel
right.
Porcupine, Roma Craft, Maquette series. Appearance, I gave it an 8.5. Very simple. It's in the butcher paper, stamped Steel Porcupine, as most of the Maquette series stuff is. The burn, I gave it a 9. I had no issues on the burn whatsoever. I think that the burn line is probably the most prominent feature of the cigar. Is a really good burn. The construction, I gave it an 8.5. I started smoking mine, and my wrapper started to unravel at the foot of the cigar. Was not a huge fan of that happening, but I mean, it is what it is. It is a handmade product, so I mean, I didn't crucify it for that. I only docked it a 0.5 point. The draw, I gave it a 9. I thought that the draw on the cigar was great for what it is. Very smoky cigar. I had to turn up the Rabbit Airs. Shout out to Rabbit Air, by the way. Awesome company. You should check them out. The enjoyment, I gave it a 9, bringing me to a 44.88 overall. No, that's not right. I did my math wrong.
That's all right. We'll get the.
But I did. Hold on.
This is hand math. Jerry's not using a calculator.
No, I'm not using a calculator.
He's doing it on pen and paper, old school style.
I'm stupid.
It's all right. You got a lot of technology in front of your face.
No, I'm doing a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak to the people, Caleb, while I do this and make sure that it's correct.
This is hand math. We're going back to elementary school here. We're adding everything up.
Jerry's just learning to use his arm again, okay? You guys got to cut him some slack.
I was right. 44.88 overall.
Right, 88.
I was actually right. I'm throwing it out there. I was actually right.
All right.
I gave it an 88.
All
Sorry.
right.
Oh, some notes. Tasting notes. Cream. There was definitely a little bit of mocha. Caleb was spot on basically with his entire review of the cigar. It's not really that spicy, but it has a little bit of spice to it. It's very manageable. I think the cigar, the flavor profile is amazing. So I thought the cigar was really good.
All right. I'll go into mine here. Appearance, I gave it a 9. Like the two-tone ribbon band. I like the whole theme of the maquette project as it is, and Skip's kind of way of doing these smaller batch releases. Burn. My cigar did not have as good of a burn as you guys by any means. I gave it a 9, but I had some issues with it. Construction, this is where I docked it the most. I gave it an 8. I don't remember a Roma craft cigar I've had ever doing this. Like, if you see close up, like, oof.
Oh yeah, look at that, man.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Like, this was a bad one for me.
Putting it to the camera really shows it.
Like,
Holy shit, I didn't realize that those cameras actually could pick that up.
Bro, like, it made my smoking experience very, very poor. I don't even know. Like I said, handmade product, and I love Roma stuff. Like, I really, really wanted to enjoy a lot of this cigar. The construction made me battle it a lot. The draw was there. The smoke output was there. It just having to battle that experience of just trying to say, like, oh man, I hope I can maybe keep my hand on this wrapper so it stays sealed. And then finally I'm like, all right, whatever. It's getting wet. It's just going to break off at this point. Then enjoyment, I gave it a 9. I did like the flavors of the cigar. I like this episode more. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a bitch fest after we had what started off as a promising weekend end with a shitty Bills loss, shitty YouTube ban, but great conversation with the boys. It salvaged something there. But, I mean, that brought my overall total to a 44, giving me an 88 as well.
All right, let me tally that up, and we'll get a score for you guys. All right, overall score is an 89 on the dot.
Perfect. That being said, Caleb, any closing notes to the episode? I know we kind of talked about a lot of things, YouTube bans, government shutdowns,
delays, shit.
Yeah, there's a lot. Delays, Jonas Brothers, how Caleb, likes the Jonas Brothers. We talked about a lot.
Guys, well, until our YouTube channel gets back up, look for us on Rumble. Make sure you're, up searching for us there, subscribing there. We're going to need some followers there, but you know where to find us. We got the Instagram, the Facebook, and check out that After Herf on Patreon, guys. It's real fun. Funny episodes, bonus content. We got the Discord group. You're going to want to join. We got 2 different tiers. We got a $6, $12 membership. Join in, guys. Lots of fun. Giveaways twice a year. Well, we do more than that, but our big ones are twice a year.
And I'm hoping by this point that you're listening to this that our YouTube is back. Make sure you subscribe to it.
We have to get too big to fail.
I want to really consider moving platforms going forward, and I think we may have to.
That or double up, like you said, but we'll figure that out.
At least on both.
Yeah.
That being said, if you listen to the show audio only, make sure you're checking that out. You can find all of our episodes on a Cigar Hustler Podcast Network. Search it on the Herf Podcast on Google. A lot of our stuff's out there. Make sure you're checking it out.
Sorry for
I'm
this
at a loss.
inconvenience.
There's
YouTube
a lot of
sucks.
inconvenience, and if you think it's inconvenient for you, try being me. It's tough. And
we will not be silenced.
But you won't silence us. You won't silence the cigar community. You won't silence this industry. We're too strong. We're too big, and we're stronger together. Keep supporting each other. Keep getting out there and making sure that the message is heard. We smoke cigars. We drink whiskey. We shoot the shit, and nobody's going to silence us. Anything?
Yeah, that's awesome. You said it great. That was awesome, dude. Love you.
That being said, we'll see you guys next week. Peace out, guys.